Michael B. Jordan has been trending after seemingly dissing his ex, Lori Harvey. Man, this one hits home because I had a personal situation as well. She's probably watching, so she knows who I'm talking about. In an Instagram performance made to look like an SNL musical guest performance for 21 Savage and Drake album Her Loss, people thought it was really SNL, but Steve Lacy was actually the guest. The attention to detail to be this petty, and referring to what we assume is Lori Harvey and his breakup that happened a few months ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting your musical guest for the evening, Drake and 21 Savage, performing a song off of one of the most relatable albums of all time, Her Loss.
Ooh, one of the most relatable albums. Look how satisfied he is in this. I got so much pushback in the comments from women talking about, you don't know the situation. He could have broke up with her. He could have did this. He could have did that. Well, Michael B. Jordan seems to think otherwise, if we can take context clues from his introduction to Drake and 21. A lot of people, Twitterverse, are saying that Her Loss was personal from Michael B. Jordan. Lori Harvey has been praised and seemed to have come out of this clean. But as I told you, it probably wasn't a good move for her. When I initially reported on it, it had been rumored that Michael B. Jordan had intentions on marrying Lori Harvey. But for whatever reason, the relationship didn't work out and everybody took Lori's side. They said Michael must have done something. Well, I don't know Michael B. Jordan to be a particularly petty person, but given his association with Drake, and after listening to the album, gotta say, this is one of my favorite Drake projects in a long time. You know, it's funny because I went through a personal situation recently. An old relationship started to rekindle, and I took her out on 4 dates in 7 days, and she turned around and asked me if I was serious. I just wish you would plan something. And proceeded to make her exit. I mean, there was a lot of other issues with it, of course. You know, there was a lot of arguing going on and old wounds that hadn't healed, you know. I mean, 4 wonderful dates. We had several dinners. We walked the city at nighttime, working with her schedule, mind you. Short notice, I wish you would have planned more. What are you going to do? It's like somebody handing you a gift and then looking it up and down and being like, you know, this gift ain't shit. So fellas, just know out there. Just know. When you look back on these situations, you tried. You made an effort. And you're going to continue to go forward. It's her loss. Co-production with 21 Savage. You know, Drake gets back to his actual rapping roots after the Club album that, you know, garnered a lot of critical acclaim and replays in the club. He's getting back to more of that spitting bars. He had a lot to say about everybody. Of course, he took shots at Megan Thee Stallion. What we think are shots at Megan Thee Stallion, but after interpretation, people think it's also a double entendre about having ass shots. The second line, people assume is about Megan Thee Stallion, but we also have heard people rumor that it was about the new Bronx rapper, Ice Spice. You know, check my shorts for Ice Spice. I did a little short on Ice Spice and calling people a munch. If you know, you know. He also took shots at his ex, Serena Williams' current husband, Alexis Ohanian, by saying he was a male groupie. Seemed like Drake had time on this album to really get things off his chest. But Michael B. Jordan seems to be in good spirits, thriving, moving on from his very highly publicized relationship with Lori Harvey. And Lori Harvey might allegedly be dating Future again. So, anyway, long story short, Michael B. Jordan and Drake are hilarious. For them to take that opportunity there to take a obvious layup of a shot at Michael B. Jordan's ex out here, city girling. As they say, youth is wasted on the young. And Lori Harvey, she needs to make some decision here sooner or later, or not. And we'll see. But I always thought Michael B. Jordan was a good choice for her. At this point, if this isn't good enough for you, hey, don't come back later saying there ain't no good men out here. Michael B. Jordan is still young. He learned his lesson, and he'll move on. And move on he has. As Drake and 21 Savage have told us, many more wise people have said, and I want you all to know going forward in your own relationships, it's her loss. If she can't see the brilliance in you, if she can't see the potential in you, if she can't see the greatness in you, it's her loss. Don't ever get to a place where you feel like you have to bend over backwards for a woman in a relationship that just isn't serving you. Let her walk away. It's her loss. In 10 years and 20 years, she'll look back on it and wonder what happened. When she had every opportunity to be with somebody halfway decent, to have peace, to just have a good time, to enjoy herself. But for whatever reason, she couldn't do that. And when she couldn't do that, she decided to make another decision. And when she made that other decision, hey, she's got to live with the consequences. You shouldn't feel any kind of way about it. You shouldn't feel bad. You shouldn't feel any guilt. You shouldn't feel anything else. You tried. Man, Drake and 21 were right on time with that album. Anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. This is FAUCETTE Media.